Have you ever felt like life is throwing one challenge after another your way, leaving you overwhelmed, stressed, and questioning how much more you can take? You're not alone. But imagine a life where no matter what chaos surrounds you, you can rise above it with grace, calm, and unshakable strength. In this video, we're diving into the powerful art of composure, how to stay centered, resilient, and in control, even when life feels impossible. You'll discover the secrets of mastering your emotions, building mental toughness, and transforming frustration into clarity and purpose. Through compelling stories and life-changing lessons, you'll learn how to handle stress with wisdom, shift your mindset, and unlock the peace that lies within you. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about becoming the kind of person who inspires others and leads with grace under pressure. Stay with me to the end, because this video will empower you to take control of your mind, find joy in the small things, and navigate life's storms with confidence. Let's unlock the strength you've always had inside and step into a calmer, more resilient version of you. You don't want to miss this. Before we start, I'd appreciate your support. If you like the video, please subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated on future lessons from God. Think about the individuals you admire most in life, the ones who seem to glide through adversity with an unshakable calmness. Whether they are world leaders making life-altering decisions, emergency responders rushing into chaos, elite athletes performing under immense pressure, or brilliant artists and scientists bringing their visions to life, these people share a remarkable trait: the ability to remain focused and effective even when the world around them is unraveling. Their secret lies not in the absence of stress, but in how they have trained their minds to respond to it. They refuse to be swept away by every wave of frustration or fear that crashes upon them. This doesn't mean they don't experience stress or frustration. They are human, after all. They feel it, just as we all do, but they have cultivated the mental discipline to prevent these emotions from taking control. Instead of letting negativity latch onto their thoughts like a heavy chain, they acknowledge the discomfort and then release it. The feeling passes through them, like a shadow sliding across the earth or a fleeting cloud moving across the vast sky. They don't cling to it, allowing the moment to dissipate instead of festering into an emotional storm. For most of us, this kind of mental discipline can feel elusive, especially when life throws challenges our way. But the good news is that it's a skill we can develop. It begins with awareness, paying attention to the thoughts and narratives that arise in our minds during difficult moments. Do you spiral into worst-case scenarios the moment something goes wrong? Do you criticize yourself harshly or cast blame on others? These automatic responses often amplify stress and entangle us further in negative emotions. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward breaking free from them. Imagine a common scenario. You're stuck in an agonizingly slow traffic jam, and the clock is ticking toward an important meeting you cannot miss. The frustration bubbles up quickly, and your inner dialogue turns hostile. Why is this happening to me? I should have left earlier. Now my boss is going to think I'm irresponsible. The pressure mounts as these thoughts multiply. But instead of letting them consume you, pause. Take a deep, steadying breath. Acknowledge the situation for what it is. This traffic is beyond my control. Panicking won't make it move faster. I'll get there when I can, explain my delay, and handle whatever happens next. This shift in mindset doesn't erase the inconvenience, but it lifts the emotional weight, allowing you to navigate the situation without succumbing to unnecessary stress. The power of this practice lies in its simplicity. It's not about pretending that everything is fine when it isn't. You don't have to plaster on a smile and suppress your feelings. On the contrary, this is about embracing your emotions more healthily. It's about building the resilience to face life's challenges without letting them consume your peace of mind. Resilience isn't a denial of pain. It's the strength to endure it, to adapt, and to emerge stronger. The individuals we admire have mastered this balance. They don't waste energy fighting reality or dwelling on things they cannot change. Instead, they focus their energy on what they can do and on maintaining clarity of mind in the face of chaos. Over time, this way of thinking becomes a habit, a default mode of handling stress with grace and wisdom. So the next time life tests your patience or throws you into a high-pressure situation, remember, the goal isn't to suppress your emotions or ignore reality. It's to meet each moment with the kind of calm, steady presence that allows you to navigate it with purpose. Train your mind to rise above the noise, reframe challenges as opportunities for growth, and let fleeting frustrations pass like clouds in the sky. In doing so, you'll find that the storm within begins to quiet, leaving space for clarity, strength, and peace. Imagine your mind as a still, crystal-clear lake, reflecting the tranquility of the sky above. When a rock is tossed into its serene waters, it creates a splash, and ripples fan out in every direction, momentarily disturbing the calm. Yet, with time, the ripples dissipate, and the surface returns to its peaceful stillness. A truly serene mind embodies this same resilience. It can absorb life's inevitable disruptions, the unexpected challenges, the disappointments, and the frustrations, without allowing them to define its state of being. In every moment, we are presented with a choice. While we cannot always control what life throws our way, we hold the power to choose how we respond. We can react with anger, frustration, or despair, letting these emotions dictate our experience, or we can pause, take a deep breath, and face the situation with calm determination. The world is filled with countless minor irritations that threaten to rob us of our peace. A delayed train, a misplaced item, a cutting remark from a stranger. Yet, we can choose not to let these fleeting moments steal our joy. Instead, we can maintain perspective, recognizing them as small ripples on the vast expanse of our inner lake. This isn't to suggest that we should suppress or deny our emotions, becoming unfeeling automatons in the process. To be human is to experience the full spectrum of emotions, from elation to heartbreak, from anger to awe. These feelings, even the difficult ones, enrich our lives and add depth to our existence. The goal, however, is not to be controlled by them. It is to acknowledge their presence, honor their role, and let them pass through us without allowing them to take the helm. When we allow our minds to fixate on everything that's going wrong, we unwittingly close ourselves off to what's going right. We miss the small moments of beauty and grace that surround us, the warmth of a sunrise, the kindness of a stranger, the comfort of a loved one's smile. Gratitude becomes a forgotten language, drowned out by the noise of frustration and discontent. A resilient mind, on the other hand, can hold space for both the good and the bad, finding balance even amid turmoil. Cultivating this mindset isn't instantaneous. It requires patience, intentionality, and practice. Start small. Use the ordinary challenges of daily life as your training ground. When someone cuts you off in traffic, notice your instinctive reaction. Does irritation rise like a tidal wave? Pause. Breathe deeply. Remind yourself that this is a fleeting moment, unworthy of your peace. When your coffee order is wrong, when a coworker's comment feels like a jab, or when the chaos of a busy household threatens to overwhelm you, take a step back. See these moments as opportunities, not as tests of endurance, but as chances to strengthen your emotional resilience. Over time, as you practice this mental discipline, you'll notice a shift. The stressors that once derailed your day will seem less formidable. You'll develop a deeper capacity to face challenges with clarity and grace. Your reactions will become more measured, and your perspective more balanced. And as you find peace within yourself, this newfound equilibrium will ripple outward, touching the lives of those around you. Consider how emotions are contagious. Reflect on a time when you were around someone radiating negativity or anxiety. Their energy likely affected you, pulling you into their orbit of stress. Now think of someone who exudes calm, even in the face of adversity. Their steadiness has a grounding effect, doesn't it? When you cultivate inner calm, you become that person, the one who brings lightness into tense spaces, who offers reassurance without words, and whose presence inspires others to find their center. This isn't just about managing stress. It's about transforming the way you live and interact with the world. By nurturing a serene and resilient mind, you not only enrich your own life but become a source of peace and positivity for those around you. Like the still waters of a lake that reflect the sky, your calm presence can mirror and amplify the beauty in others, helping to create a ripple effect of harmony and grace in a world that so desperately needs it. By learning to act as if nothing bothers you, you become a beacon of calm in a world often consumed by chaos. You embody what it means to rise above the noise, to draw strength from within, and to trust in your wisdom. This composure doesn't just benefit you. It ripples outward, inspiring others to meet life's challenges with grace and resilience. You become a living example of what's possible when we choose dignity over drama, focus over frustration, and strength over surrender. However, let me be clear. Acting as if nothing bothers you does not mean becoming indifferent to injustice, nor does it mean allowing mistreatment to persist. There is a profound difference between remaining unshaken by petty inconveniences and standing up against real harm. True strength lies in knowing when to let go of the trivial and when to take a stand for what truly matters. History provides us with some of the most powerful examples of this balance. The civil rights movement, led by extraordinary figures like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and John Lewis, is a testament to the power of composure under unimaginable pressure. These leaders faced relentless hatred, systemic violence, and profound injustice. Yet, they met it all with unwavering resolve, embodying a dignity that refused to be tarnished by the vitriol hurled at them. Their courage to march, sit, and speak truth to power, even while being attacked, jailed, and degraded, is a shining example of the unyielding human spirit. Their strength came not from suppressing emotions, but from channeling them into purposeful action. They showed us that true power is not reactive but deliberate. They didn't lash out in anger or despair. They responded with love, truth, and an unshakable commitment to their cause. Their actions remind us that resilience is not about ignoring adversity, but about standing tall in the face of it, rooted in principles that cannot be shaken. Thankfully, most of us will never face the level of adversity that these brave leaders endured. But their example holds lessons for us all. We, too, can choose to rise above petty squabbles and distractions. We can choose to respond to negativity not with more negativity, but with love, patience, and a steady commitment to our values. We can practice standing firm in our truth, even when it feels uncomfortable or unpopular. This is the hallmark of true inner strength, the ability to remain grounded no matter how fierce the storm. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Think of a mighty tree, deeply rooted in the earth. When the winds of a storm rage, its branches and leaves may sway and bend, but its trunk stands firm, and its roots hold fast. This is the kind of inner stability we can cultivate. Life's storms are inevitable. Conflicts, setbacks, disappointments, but they don't have to uproot us. With a strong inner foundation, we can weather even the fiercest tempests with grace and dignity. One way to nurture this inner steadiness is by gaining perspective. All too often, we allow ourselves to become consumed by minor frustrations, a harsh word, a missed opportunity, or a delayed plan. These fleeting annoyances can feel monumental at the moment, but in the grand scheme of things, they are often insignificant. Gratitude offers a powerful antidote to this tunnel vision. When we pause to reflect on the blessings in our lives, it's as if we adjust the lens of a camera to take in a broader view. That small frustration may still be present, but it becomes a mere speck against the vastness of all that is good. Gratitude reminds us of the incredible gift of life itself, the people who love us, the lessons we've learned, the opportunities we have to grow and make a difference. It shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance, from what's wrong to what's right. By cultivating gratitude and resilience, you not only transform your own life but also uplift those around you. Just as negativity can be contagious, so can calmness and strength. When you approach life with a steady, grounded presence, you become a source of inspiration. Others will feel the energy of your composure and be encouraged to find their center. You demonstrate what it means to live with purpose, dignity, and an unshakable commitment to the things that truly matter. And in doing so, you contribute to a world that is a little more compassionate, a little more understanding, and a lot more resilient. This doesn't mean turning a blind eye to hardship or pretending pain doesn't exist. Gratitude is not about slapping a smiley face on life's wounds and carrying on as though nothing is wrong. It's about opening your eyes to the full complexity of reality, seeing the pain and struggle, but also noticing the glimmers of light that persist even in the darkest times. It's about training your mind to acknowledge what is broken while remaining open to the beauty that still exists. One way to keep small troubles in perspective is to reconnect with your strength and resilience. Reflect on the obstacles you faced in the past, the moments when life knocked you down, and yet, somehow, you found the courage to rise again. You are still here. You are still standing. You've survived every storm, endured every heartbreak, and made it through every one of your hardest days so far. That is no small feat. Yet, we often underestimate our tenacity. We convince ourselves we're not strong enough, not brave enough, not capable enough to handle life's curveballs. But the truth is, you've proven your strength time and time again. Every time you faced physical pain or illness and kept going, Every time you picked yourself up after a failure, every time you dared to face an uncomfortable truth or make a difficult choice, you demonstrated your incredible capacity for resilience. The more you remind yourself of this inner strength, the more it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Each time you face adversity with courage, you reinforce your belief that you can handle whatever comes next. This growing confidence doesn't just help you navigate challenges, it transforms your entire outlook. When you trust in your ability to overcome, the burdens of life start to feel lighter. Even when something bothers you at the moment, you begin to trust that it won't last forever, that you will move through it and emerge stronger on the other side. Of course, none of this is about being perfect. Nobody expects you to be unshakable at all times. Frustration, anger, anxiety, and overwhelm are part of the human experience. The goal isn't to eliminate these feelings, but to approach them with awareness and practice. Each time you choose calmness over chaos, you're flexing your resilience muscle. And just like with physical exercise, there will be moments when it feels hard when you feel the burn. But those moments are golden opportunities for growth. They show you where you still have room to expand your capacity for peace and equanimity. Self-awareness is the foundation of this growth. It takes courage and humility to examine your reactions honestly, to recognize the moments when you let frustration take the wheel, and to admit that perhaps your ego played a role. It's not always easy to confront your pettiness or reactivity. The ego wants to blame others, to insist that it is always in the right. But true composure requires taking responsibility for your responses. It means asking, what can I learn from this? When you feel irritation bubbling to the surface, instead of stewing in your frustration, get curious about it. What is this feeling trying to tell you? Is there an unmet need beneath the surface? Is an old wound or insecurity being triggered? By bringing compassionate awareness to these moments, you create space for healing and growth. You loosen the grip of old patterns and open yourself up to more skillful, empowering ways of responding to life's challenges. This process of self-reflection and growth is transformative. As you shine a light on the shadows within, you transmute them into wisdom and strength. Over time, you'll find yourself becoming less reactive. You'll develop the ability to pause, to take a breath, and to choose your response rather than being swept away by impulse. You'll notice pettiness and negativity losing their power over you, rolling off you like water off a duck's back. Through this inner work, you become a force of calm and clarity, not just for yourself but for those around you. Your steadiness inspires others, showing them that it is possible to face life's difficulties with grace and composure. You become a living testament to the power of resilience, a reminder that while life's challenges may bend you, they do not have to break you. In this way, your journey toward inner peace becomes a gift to the world, a ripple of hope and strength that spreads far beyond yourself. This doesn't mean we allow ourselves to be doormats or pushovers. On the contrary, genuine composure demands a profound sense of self-respect, healthy boundaries, and assertiveness. True strength lies not in passive compliance, but in the quiet confidence of knowing who we are and what we stand for. When we are deeply rooted in self-assurance, we become less vulnerable to the shifting winds of others' opinions or behaviors. We can hold our ground with calm dignity, unshaken by external chaos. Picture a parent setting firm, loving boundaries with their child, not by yelling, pleading, or losing control, but through calm, unwavering presence. This is not a weakness. It is a powerful demonstration of emotional resilience. It communicates, I am steady. I will not be swayed by tantrums, guilt, or emotional storms. This is the essence of inner strength, a quiet but commanding force that fosters respect and trust. This principle transcends parenting. It applies to all our relationships and interactions. Composure is not about repressing our feelings or needs, nor is it about ignoring conflict or discomfort. It's about expressing ourselves with clarity, intention, and grace. It's the ability to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively and to communicate with authenticity and care instead of attacking or blaming. It's about mastering the delicate art of disagreeing without being disagreeable. When we cultivate this kind of unshakable poise, we become beacons of stability in a world often consumed by chaos and drama. Our presence begins to calm the turbulence around us. The tensions that once felt insurmountable start to dissolve before they can escalate, simply because we chose to show up with grounded energy and thoughtful responses. Composure doesn't just ease conflict, it inspires. It sets a tone of emotional maturity that encourages others to meet us at a higher level of understanding and respect. Think of the most impactful leaders and changemakers in history. Their ability to remain steady under immense pressure didn't just serve their cause. It galvanized entire movements. Their courage in adversity and their steadfast belief in their mission radiated hope and strength. These individuals weren't merely leaders by title or position. They embodied leadership through their actions, their restraint, and their ability to inspire collective resilience. We don't need grand titles or sweeping platforms to embody this kind of leadership. Each of us can lead in our own lives, within our families, communities, and workplaces, by practicing poise under pressure. We can contribute to a more peaceful, harmonious world by becoming the kind of person who remains steady in the storm, not through a forced pretense of indifference, but through a deeply rooted sense of unshakable inner peace. So where do we begin this journey toward grace under fire? The first step is deceptively simple. Set the intention. Make a heartfelt commitment to yourself that you will cultivate composure and equanimity. Write it down, say it out loud, and let it settle into your spirit as a guiding principle. Then, begin to notice. Observe how easily small irritations and daily frustrations can take hold of you. Pay attention to the thoughts and emotions that arise in these moments, but don't judge yourself harshly. Instead, approach your reactions with curiosity and compassion. Take a deep breath. Pause. Allow the surge of reactivity to pass through you without latching onto it. When difficulties arise, remind yourself of your strength and capacity for growth. Frame challenges as opportunities to learn and evolve rather than as insurmountable obstacles. Shift your focus to solutions and possibilities, anchoring yourself in resilience rather than despair. Above all, take care of yourself. It's nearly impossible to embody composure when we are depleted, overwhelmed, or running on empty. Prioritize rest, nourishing meals, a movement that energizes your body, and activities that bring joy and renewal to your soul. Self-care isn't indulgent. It's the foundation for emotional balance and inner strength. In moments of stillness, reflect on the kind of person you want to become. The calm amidst the chaos, the steady hand that soothes and inspires. Each time you choose poise over panic, response over reaction, you are strengthening your capacity to create peace not just for yourself, but for everyone you encounter. And in doing so, you quietly, powerfully change the world around you. The stronger you feel, both physically and emotionally, the more resilient and adaptable you become in the face of life's unpredictability. This strength is not something we cultivate in isolation. It grows in the presence of supportive, uplifting connections. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who encourage your growth, and who reflect the qualities you wish to embody. Seek out role models who radiate grace under pressure, those who have mastered the art of navigating life's storms with dignity and courage. And remember, you hold the power to become that role model for others, especially for the young hearts and minds still shaping their emotional habits and coping strategies. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment on number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This journey toward resilience and composure is not a pursuit of perfection. It is a practice, an ongoing, imperfect dance of growth and self-discovery. There will be days when you falter when life's challenges seem to drag you into the whirlpool of drama and reactivity. On those days, resist the urge to criticize yourself harshly. Instead, extend yourself the same compassion you would offer a dear friend. Acknowledge your humanity, learn from the experience, and recommit to your intention. Each moment, each breath offers a fresh chance to begin anew. As you embrace this practice with patience and persistence, you'll notice a remarkable transformation. The small irritations that once consumed your energy will begin to lose their hold. The barbs of criticism, the chaos of daily life, and the unexpected twists and turns will no longer shake your core. Instead, you'll meet challenges with a newfound flexibility and inner calm. You'll find yourself equipped with the strength to adapt, the clarity to focus on solutions, and the resilience to move forward. This shift creates space, mental, emotional, and physical. Space that allows you to invest your energy in what truly matters. Whether it's nurturing relationships, pursuing passions, or simply savoring life's quiet, beautiful moments, this is where your focus belongs. This is the reward of cultivating equanimity, the freedom to live intentionally and joyfully, no longer tethered to the distractions and chaos that once held you back. To act as though nothing bothers you is not about numbing yourself or becoming indifferent. It's about reclaiming your power, the power to master your mind and emotions rather than being mastered by them. It's about recognizing that, while you can't control life's circumstances, you can always choose your response. This is the ultimate freedom, the ability to remain steady amidst life's inevitable highs and lows, to navigate its unpredictability with grace and courage. This practice isn't about creating a facade of unshakable strength, but about cultivating a deeply rooted, authentic inner peace. It's about walking through life with the quiet confidence of someone who understands their worth and has faith in their ability to overcome. As you continue on this journey, you'll not only transform your own life but also inspire others to seek the same kind of resilience and peace. In doing so, you contribute to a ripple effect of calm, strength, and positivity that touches everyone around you. The world doesn't need perfection. It needs people who are willing to show up, flaws and all, and practice the art of being steady in the storm. And in this practice, you'll discover that the path to composure is not just about enduring life. It's about thriving in it, with an open heart and an unshakable spirit. As we come to the end of this journey together, let's take a moment to reflect. What resonated with you the most? Have you learned something today that you can carry forward into your own life? Whether it's cultivating inner peace, setting boundaries with grace, or finding strength in your resilience, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Take a moment to share one thing you've learned and how you plan to put it into practice in the comments below. Your insights might inspire someone else on their journey. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by leaving a comment, giving it a thumbs up, and sharing it with others who might find it meaningful. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a new video. Together, let's continue to grow, inspire, and build a more resilient and peaceful world.